Welcome to Anime Happy Hour, Episode 3. All right, it's Brienne here, and I'm going to be leading today's discussion. I'm really super excited about it. I don't want to just say it right off the bat, so let's do some intros real quick. Go ahead down there on the table.
Hey everybody, it's Brittany, and today I am drinking a homemade Hefeweizen from my dear boyfriend, Scott Selfridge.
Ooh, fancy. This is John Fragglepuss Evans, and I am drinking a pumpkin harvest pumpkin ale from Uinta Brewery.
So good. I love that one.
It is good.
So I am drinking. Oh, Lindsay here. Sorry about that, peeps. I am drinking a red wine that I forgot to bring the bottle to.
Casalero del Diablo.
Oh, gracias, sister.
You're welcome. I don't know how to say.
All right.
Oh, no sit. I don't know what that means.
Isn't that
You can't just
Italian?
make up words.
I can, and
No.
I will.
All right, and I'm Brienne. I'm also drinking said Diablo wine that we've been talking about earlier.
Ay.
Clink. Now it's,
Oh, you guys.
and now there's beer. Oh, no. We're
All
okay.
right.
It's fine.
Anywho, where were we?
We have fun.
Sorry about that. We just kind of spilled everywhere. We're really excited. All right, so tonight's buzzword is cute.
Woo!
Woo.
Cute.
Woo, woo, woo.
Cute.
Kampai!
Kampai.
Hi.
Less clink. There you go.
Let's clink more drink.
Oh.
Hello. New t-shirt. Sorry.
What? Okay. All right, so let's just keep going here. So we're going to do our anime quick hits, and let's see what we're all watching. I haven't really changed much from what I've been watching last time. I've been really into the Korra, the Avatar from, the series from The Last Airbender. She's the latest season, and it was so incredible. I know it's not anime. Everyone here doesn't think it's anime because it's not from Japan, but I think it's an incredible story, and I would highly recommend everyone go and just give it a look. It's kind of groundbreaking right now.
It's got some controversy about it right now too.
If you watch it, you'll learn I think you'll be able to deal with it just fine.
Open your mind a little bit.
It's pretty amazing. It's been pretty groundbreaking. I can't talk about it because I don't want to give it away.
Good call. So I'm just gonna go into what I've been watching as well. It's funny. John and I were talking about how we always think we're not watching that much, and then you write it down and you come to terms with the fact that you have a problem, and that problem is you actually watch a lot of anime.
Why is that a problem?
Well, I don't know.
Miss. I ain't got no free time.
I don't, because I choose to read
I believe
and watch.
I believe you do have free time.
Oh,
Ba-doom.
All right, we'll get to that later.
Oh,
so I
Foreshadowing.
have been
Foreshadowing.
this season's worth of animes are finishing up, and so I have been watching those. Watching Bonjour, Sweet Love Patisserie.
That sounds so awful.
It's awfully awesome. Trinity 7, which is one of my favorite animes this season. Orenchi no Furo Jijo. It's a really quick, fun anime. And then I did watch Free, the first season, and I loved it, which, again, we'll get into later. So I'm watching the second season. And I'm also reading Parasite, Dead Man Wonderland, and, of course, keeping current on my Kami-sama Kiss mangas as well. John, what are you watching?
Kami-sama Kiss is not what I'm watching, but
Unfortunately, since there's a second season coming up.
yeah, there is. Bet you're pretty excited for that.
Oh, don't even get me started. We'll talk a long time.
Oh.
Go on.
We talk.
Are we going to do a whole podcast about Kamasami
Just wait
Kiss?
till it's my turn again.
Yeah, we probably will. Okay, so anime that I've been watching. So very similar to what I was watching last time. Couple new ones, couple finished. Selector Infected Wixis, Wixoss. Still need to figure out how to say that exactly, but
I like how you said it.
thanks.
I approve.
I like to pronounce it weak sauce.
Oh.
Because that's what you are.
Oh.
Oh.
Wah, wah.
You guys are good at the burns.
So, as I've said before, it's kind of like Madoka Magica, if you've seen that one. But instead of magical girls, it's card game. But it's actually really cool. It's a fun... No, wait. Fun is not the word used to describe it. Much like Madoka Magica. It's interesting, dramatic. It's a good anime to watch. Also been watching some more of the Saitokai Yakuindomo, the one with all girls school, lets boys in for the first year, perverted, funny, perverted but not. It's way good.
It's the girls that are perverted.
Yeah, but they act
I
like the
love
boy
that.
is.
Yeah.
Because
Don't you
it's
know
always
it?
it's usually the exact opposite. Like Trinity 7, he's a total perv. And they're all, oh,
Yeah.
Lindsay, what do they like?
oh. You know how they do.
So
Nosebleeds, the whole.
oh, love
Whole 9
nosebleeds.
yards.
Clothes busting off and sorry, continue, John.
No, it's good stuff. I really enjoy that anime just because it's so ridiculous and funny. We finished as a group. We finished Amagi Brilliant Park,
Woo woo!
and you would think more people would have liked that.
It's great.
Sorry, I was posing for a sweet shot.
It was an action shot.
So-
Amagi's the best.
It had a really good ending. I liked it.
It
What
was
it-
a very sound ending, unlike a lot of animes. It felt complete. And
Did
yet there is room for another season.
No, it was really cute.
Hi.
All right.
No, good ending. Won't spoil it, but that one was a fun anime to watch. Gugure, I'll let someone else talk about that. But we finished that up. Terraformars, still watching that slowly. Very disturbing, very sci-fi, fun and gory, which I enjoy. Parasite, we're close to finishing that up.
So good.
I'm gonna mourn. When we watch the last episode of that. That's one of my favorites.
It's a really good anime. I am really enjoying it, and I really hope they do a second and a third and a fourth season because it's so good. Kuroko no Basket. Brienne and I caught up on 2 seasons of 25 episodes each, so 50 episodes. Just really pounded it out, pounded the court.
You really pound that court.
Basketball.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Basketball.
But yeah, we'll talk more about that later. And there's also a third
Lots
season.
of dribbling.
So many dribbles.
Sorry.
Sounds like my Friday night.
Ew.
I don't know what that even means.
Do you want us to have listeners?
I don't want to know what that means.
I don't either.
Okay, moving on.
A lot of people taking it to the hole.
Just really pounding the court.
My little brother listens to this.
We're
We're talking about basketball. Jeez, Brienne.
I'm kidding. He doesn't.
Mind out of the gutter, Brienne.
Out of the. Do they have a penalty box in basketball?
Yes, they go to the penalty
Yes,
box.
Lance, they have a penalty box in
I
basketball.
love sports, you guys.
They have a
you
timeout.
can tell, right?
Lindsay, they have a timeout corner.
Do they have to put a big white pointy hat on?
Yes.
That's what I heard.
And they get yellow and red cards too.
You know what? I don't watch sports,
Basketball's
okay?
tricky. There's a lot of things going on.
I'm sorry.
Go
I
sports
again
ball.
digress. John, sorry, go on.
So the last one I kind of want to mention is I can't understand what my husband is saying.
Oh, hey, Brienne, you can relate, right?
Oh.
That was from John.
Wow.
Lady, what a lady.
Lady.
I'm sorry.
Lady.
You asked me a question, and that's what happened.
Well, I'm glad I got an answer.
So it's a fun short form anime. Very quick. Episodes are a couple minutes each. Just good anime to watch. And they finally showed you a glimpse of why this gal and this guy are together. So it's really cute.
Oh, kanpai!
But yeah, that's it for me. What about you, Britt?
Well, I have been still watching Akatsuki no Yona, which is just really great. I'm excited to get into my new viewing for our upcoming panel for FanX here in Salt Lake City in January. One that I'm really excited about is called, here we go, Ushi Nawareta Mirai wo Motomete.
Oh.
Thank you. It's a really long name, but it's cool. It sounds really cool. It's about this school that there's this old building that they're going to demolish because they built a new wing. But then right before they're going to demolish it, they start having all these ghost sightings and accidents. Sleeping sickness. I don't know what that means. But then a transfer student shows up.
Oh.
You know what that means?
Oh, thank goodness.
And the gears of fate slowly begin to move.
Oh boy.
It sounds awesome. I can't wait. I'm going to start watching it this week. So that's the one that I'm really looking forward to.
Hold on.
Also,
do you ever think if your life was narrated, when would the gears of fate beginning to move happen in your life?
I think my gears of fate are rusted shut.
Oh, that's depressing.
No, it's not. I'm just...
It's not depressing, it's just life.
I'm sorry.
Wah,
Sometimes I think of my
wah.
life as an anime, and how would it be described in anime terms?
Maybe when you got that mullet.
Oh, it probably was when I got my sweet
I
mullet.
think
That's
that's when
when
the
you're-
gears of fate started
And
to
you started
turn.
looking like an anime character. Yeah.
Is
Thanks
that
again. That's perfect.
is that when you started sitting in the back corner next to the
Of
window?
every building.
I just moved my cubicle by the window.
Oh,
Do you
boy.
ever stare longingly out and like at birds flapping by?
Well,
and-
unfortunately, I work
the
right
se-
next to the homeless shelter, so I try not to stare outside. Because the weird stuff happens.
So when you see sad homeless people, do you have giant tears come down the side of your face?
Or
I
nosebleeds?
think I get those weird, like, stress marks above your head
Oh,
where
yeah.
you're like, "Ugh." Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, I digress again.
Okay.
Again, our buzzword should have been digress.
Well, for you.
or derail.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, Britt.
Or
Continue.
gears turning.
Anywho, I was going to talk about Guguri Kukuri-san.
Oh, Kokori-san.
We just watched the last
Kawaii.
episode, and I'm so sad that we don't have any more to watch from week to week because they're just so damn cute.
Oh,
Oh,
Kampai!
there better be a second season.
Oh, there has to be. It's
so much
oh,
was left untold. We don't know about that
I
alien
mean, we just met that super weird
tree lady.
spirit.
Yeah.
The creepy Tengu.
Yeah.
Oh, so
the
creepy.
creepiest.
The loves.
we just barely heard the alien talk.
I know.
He just
love
wants
that
to know
anime.
more.
If where the manga's at, because so many second seasons depend on where the manga is at.
Mm-hmm.
Because like Attack on Titan, it's taken so long to get a second season because the manga there wasn't enough manga for there to be a second season.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
so
wait-
they're waiting for it to catch up.
Fine, I'll look into it. I'll let you guys know next
Anywho,
episode.
so that's I mean, those are the ones that like I'm so sad that Kaguri is over, but hopefully, fingers crossed.
Be
it will
happy
come
that it
back.
happened.
I am happy that it happened.
Okay.
I think it's one of the better things that's happened.
We can eat some ramen in its honor.
Cup ramen.
Cup noodles.
Cup noodles.
Cup noodles. I'll get my radio controlled cup noodle for Christmas, I hope.
That was so
Don't
weird.
buy it just in case someone else did. Wink, wink.
Wink wink.
That was so weird.
It was so weird, the one thing she'd want for Christmas.
Of course.
That's so funny.
Anyway, but yeah, so that's me.
God.
So something I looked into, and I think I know I talked to Britt about it.
Mm-hmm.
I was meaning to bring it up in the group. The plural for anime
Animais.
is anime.
Yep.
And the plural for manga is manga.
So,
So
you
don't
don't
say
need to put an
mangas.
S on the end of anything.
So did I say animes? I did,
No,
didn't I?
But it's fine if we did.
Did
we
I?
know from now on. It's
no,
not
it,
like
it it's not something I'm worried about. Just so that we know, though.
Yeah, yeah. I love
It's
it.
something that I
Kind of
look.
like goose. Or no, that's geese.
Good job,
Kind of like
Liz.
moose. Oh wait, that's me.
Kind of like deuce. Oh wait, that's Dees.
Shut up.
Toad's Dees.
Whoops.
No, it was something I was curious about, so I looked it up, and I looked up a couple different places just to check, and so
No, that's good to know.
I mean, once again, it's not like I'm concerned,
it's
but
not
just
At least we're not saying like
animi, manga,
mangas.
Mangy,
mangeese, animes.
All right. Good
So-
thing you brought that up. He looked it up. He went to great research.
Yeah, so
that's great.
just so we all
I went
know,
to the
like,
Google and I asked him.
Google.
Dearest Google,
Greatest Google,
kind regards.
Oh, wise Google.
tell me your tale.
Are you outlining our wine spot?
Yep.
Nice.
great.
All right, that completes Anime Quick Hits. Now it's Lindsay's Anime Super Awesome Fun Fact.
Hi.
Is that too long of a thing, or do you like it that way?
I love it that way.
Okay, let's do it.
It's my segment, Brian.
It's your segment.
That way.
So, I like to keep these facts what's the word?
I don't know.
Long,
Boring.
Oh. Listen.
tedious.
Uneducated.
Hey, you
asked.
you threw it out there, Linz.
You really laid it up for a slam dunk.
Real cute, you guys.
Thanks.
Oh,
Cute.
kampai.
Oh, wrong one. Flip.
I had to stop them talking somehow.
All right.
So, anyways, I like to keep these relevant to our topic. And so, of course, my fact is based off of sports and anime.
Woo!
Nice, guys.
Good work.
So, one of the earliest examples of sports anime that we've been able to find dates back, believe this, back to 1931,
Wow.
Whoa.
before Astro Boy, which
Whoa,
is
whoa,
crazy. It's called Dobutsu Sumo Takai, or Animal Sumo.
Ah.
Oh.
So, think of Mickey Mouse on a boat, the
Steamboat Willie
iconic
or Mickey, whatever.
whatever it is. Well, basically, that's exactly what this looks like. It's 45 seconds of two animals sumo wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny though? Because that's such an iconic thing, like Steamboat Willie, like do 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 do, like in American culture.
Oh yeah, so much that they intro
Yeah,
movies with it.
but
now.
I'm just imagining in Japan that it's like just as iconic, and it's two animals like pull, pull.
I don't know,
What
spreading
kind
some salt.
What kind of
Which
animals
makes
are
as
they?
much sense.
It does make as
Oh.
much sense, but I just love
It
like
is funny. The culture.
the different culture relationships.
Yeah.
I'd have to look again to see what the animals were. Unfortunately, I did not write it down.
I like to think it's a walrus and a panda.
It's probably something like that.
Yeah.
Or like a tuna fish. I don't know. That's Japanese, right? They love tuna.
Yeah. Tuna
I
sumo
can't
wrestling.
imagine a tuna in a diaper.
It's not. They don't have diapers.
Brittany.
Actually, I can't remember. But anyways, look it up if you want to see. It's pretty funny because it is the exact same sort of thing as the Steamboat Willie or Mickey.
Mickey.
Steamboat William.
Okay, let's see. And then I just wanted. Okay, so I was trying to find again, kind of what anime was the iconic. This started sports anime, the genre as we know it. And as I was researching it, I got so many differing just kind of references as to which one would be the right one. So I'm just going to leave that out and say there's just a lot of sports anime back in the 80s that kind of made this genre come to be. Then I'm going to do a very quick sports anime roundup.
Ooh.
Round it up.
Now, I wanted to list a couple of the animes couple of the sports that these animes kind of base themselves off of. Reading them out. football, baseball, basketball, figure skating, fishing, golf, gymnastics, judo, karate, mahjong, shogi, which is Japanese chess, swimming of all types, tennis, volleyball, wrestling, ping pong, soccer, race car driving, boxing, bicycle riding, kendo. And for the last fact, and I want you guys, what do you guys think? What do you think is the most referenced sport in anime?
Ooh.
Okay.
Maybe tennis, because there's Prince of Tennis, there's Baby Steps, but Baby Steps is pretty new. Maybe
No.
baseball.
I'm gonna go with baseball.
Don't, here's a hint. Or let me re-ask this. Don't think about just sports anime. Think of sports over all anime of all time.
Race car driving. I'm serious. That's what that's my guess.
I don't know. Ping pong.
No.
Oh, when I say it, you're going to know it. Oh, just how many high school students are a part of that tricky old kendo club?
What is that?
What's kendo?
Oh, that's where they fight with the wood sticks, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, kendo.
Okay.
Kendo wins.
Most referenced sport of all time in
I was
anime.
really
Cool.
hoping it was
I just
race
want to
car
ask.
driving.
I want to ask a quick question.
Let's hear it.
Does chess and mahjong count as a sport? It's
know-
a game. It's like a. I mean, not like a game.
Isn't
game.
life a game, though?
Well,
No game, no life?
no
You
game.
know, I
No.
thought that as well, but
Mm.
I looked it up and
It's
it's,
in the
in the genre, so
Yeah, whatever.
So you can't,
Yeah,
fight with
yeah.
Wiki.
yeah.
Wiki.
Steamboat Wiki.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Oh,
Yes, you're very welcome.
I really enjoyed your awesome fun fact
Anytime.
and introducing that we're going to be talking about sports anime today. I'm so excited because it's my favorite. Okay, but before we start that, let's do our anime review brought to you by Fragglepuss.com, which is Fragglepuss and John Fragglepuss.
Thanks, Brianne.
You're welcome,
Okay,
sweetie.
so the anime review. What has been reviewed on Fragglepuss.com since our last podcast? Very exciting news is that our very own Lindsay Evans has started her review on manga. And so, woo!
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So she started reviewing manga and she did a review on Kami-sama Kiss,
I love it.
as you can imagine, and also on Vampire Knight.
I also love it.
So, in regards to anime, since the last podcast, I've thrown out a review on Dead Man Wonderland,
So good.
so good, so good.
Plastic Nissan, which is adorable and
It's
cute.
not about a car.
Come by.
Bye.
No, it's not. No, that was good. I also did an updated review of Terror in Resonance with our anime group SLC Anime, with their review and thoughts put into there.
Which people can still join if they'd like.
Of course, check out SLC Anime on Facebook. And then also, my most recent is High School of the Dead. A
Fan service.
zombie anime that's, I don't know, I guess a couple years old now, but still pretty recent. And oh, that one is so much fun.
Highly enjoyable.
Very much enjoyable.
It's so funny that all the fan service amongst gore and blood, and it's just so funny. I laugh out loud.
Yes, you do.
Lol.
LOL. No, it's just great. So yeah, check out fragglepuss.com to find reviews on anime and now manga and all sorts of other stuff. And before moving on, just really quick, I'd like to throw that out, as Brittany kind of mentioned. So we did get some exciting news recently that we will be doing our panel, The Latest and Greatest in Anime, at Salt Lake Comic Con, the fan experience, next month in January 2015. Woo!
Woo, woo.
I'm sorry. I thought I had
was
something
great.
new.
I like it.
So we're pretty excited for that. You know, the four of us will be doing it. So if you are in the area, if you're going to the Salt Lake Comic Con in January, come check out our panel, The Latest and Greatest in Anime.
All right, and not just because I'm a big fan of Fragglepuss myself, it really is a good read. His blog, and I would
It's an awesome.
Yeah,
like,
it's fun.
If you
It's personable.
need-
Yeah.
if you need ideas on what anime to watch, it's perfect because a lot of times when I read reviews on anime, they're really kind of long and drawn out, and I stop reading them because I'm just
You get
my
bored.
attention span is not that long, and so they're good, quick hit. Just this is what it is. That's a good.
Yeah, John
job.
does a great job.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
That's what I try to do is do it just quick. Like, okay, I want to find a new anime to watch. So, really quick, what can I watch? So, yeah.
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 I love it, and I've helped him with a few. Let him know about my animes I'm into. So, I like to
Check it out.
give it a look-see. Fragglepuss.com. And it's funny just to say, right?
It's great.
Yeah. All right.
A real tongue twister.
real tongue teaser. All right. So let's go on to. I want someone else to introduce this for me because it's good.
All right, next up is the Brianime moment.
Oh, thank you. All right. So it's my pre-anime moment. So I put my name together with anime. It's just thought,
Clever.
I know, it's fun. Okay, so this one's going along with our sports anime theme. It's just a quick introduction to what sports anime does for everyone. So what sports anime is every new technique needs at least 8-minute discussion because it's hilarious how long a game or a match or whatever is.
A new
meet.
swimming stroke. They need to name it, and you can't name it without asking
about-
everybody in the
Oh,
club.
I love it. Okay, and that's my pre-anime moment.
Woo.
All right, now it's time for the main course.
Nom 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 nom.
I'm so excited because a couple weeks ago, everyone asked me what I wanted to talk about for our next podcast, and I picked, of course, sports anime because nobody else. I felt very alone in this topic, and it's such a great. I mean, it's kind of people don't really talk about it much, or at least people I don't know.
I don't think I know a single person other than you that it's their favorite.
That I'm
genre.
geeked out about. Okay, well,
Which happened by total accident, but
I know, but so I decided to challenge everybody in the group to watch a sports anime. So I had Lindsay watch Free, the swimming,
Furi.
Free, and I had John watch Kuroko no Basket, the basketball,
oh yeah.
and Brittany watched Haikyuu, my favorite volleyball.
Oh,
and,
sit, Spike-goo.
and I'm going to talk about a couple of sports anime I've seen, and it's such a fun genre. It's hilarious. It's silly, and they're all pretty similar in the way that you can describe this genre. I mean,
Well,
they're pretty similar.
I was looking into it, and it all of them are kind of based on the same. The
Kind of-
underdog. They start
Yeah.
out. They start out the underdog, and you watch this progression of them either growing as a team or as an individual to get to some kind of certain point. So it's kind of a genre that is always this feel good, just
Slice of life.
yeah.
Kind of feel good because there's a lot of work that goes into things, and they're not afraid to make the team that you love lose,
Yeah.
which is pretty heartbreaking. But then, of course, they grow from it, and
But it's real life.
But
It's
it is
still-
also exactly. It's the Japanese where I feel like we're kind of catered to.
everything
in
works out in the
America. I don't know if
end.
that's necessarily just us to where, yeah, everything does work out in the end. I mean, majority of the time it does. Whereas in a lot of Japanese things, especially anime, they leave you with this like soul crushing ending. But it's an ending that is kind of true to
Which-
real life.
would make more sense to actually happen.
Exactly.
in-
Yeah.
Right, so I just wanted to have everyone go around and talk about their experience with their first sports anime and how it made them feel. And I'm really excited because I've gotten positive feedback from everyone, and it's not as bad as you think. So go ahead, Brittany, let's hear about Haikyuu.
IQ.
I just want to point out that Brianne wants us to talk about our feelings about the animes. And that's basically all that they do in sports anime is talk about their feelings.
Can't help it.
I thought that was one of the funniest parts of it because I was just like, oh, okay, I'm going to watch this sports anime and there's going to be a bunch of action scenes and, like teen drama and whatnot. But like, I was amazed at how long a volleyball game can last when you take 10-minute breaks to talk about how you've always wanted to be the best setter on a team and how you're crushed in your junior high sports career and how you've got to work your way back through high school, and it's just so much drama, but enjoyable. It was really funny. I loved Haikyuu. I thought it was hilarious. Like, there's this super spunky character. What's his name? Hinata, and he's super short.
See the redhead one?
He's the orange hair.
Or sorry,
Yeah,
orange.
get it right.
But and I always get confused because they talk about their height all the time, but they're always talking in centimeters, and I don't know.
You got to be able to convert that.
I don't.
If you're watching anime, you gotta learn.
They do that in the basketball too.
I know,
where it's
I'm
like,
like-
he's 1.85 meters.
Oh, what does that mean?
So John and I
Convert for
have,
me, subtitles.
we have our converter on our phone when we're watching.
I
Like-
know. It's like I want to
Yeah.
know how tall that really is.
Oh, he's 6'3". Oh, okay. This makes more sense to me.
So Hinata is apparently very short and too short for volleyball. Oh my. But he's got the heart of a lion or a giraffe, you know,
Tall.
a tall
A
animal.
tall heart.
A tall heart. But it's a great dynamic because in junior high he's trying so hard, but there's like a non-existent volleyball club, so he has to like talk all of his.
How sad is that when
I
he's
know.
talking to his friend? He's like, just serve it to me one more time.
One more time.
Oh.
And he
His
plays
friends-
with old lady clubs.
Yeah, his friends are all on the basketball team, and he like talks them into coming to the tournament with them, and they've never played volleyball. Like, it's just really cute. And then he has to practice.
Cute?
Oh,
Oh,
Kampai. Nice save, Brian.
oh.
They do that in the volleyball, right?
Sure.
Yep.
It was
Yep.
a good save.
Sure, why not?
You know who does a lot of saving? The libero. Is that
Oh
the word?
yeah. He's kind of like the guy that he can be subbed out with the different shirt on.
Yes.
Yeah.
He wears an orange shirt when the rest of them wear black shirts, and I had never even heard that word before, libero. But he's also short and very sassy.
that's not his name.
No,
that's his
It's his
position.
That's his position. His name
And usually
is
they are short.
Nishinoya.
Yeah.
Well, if you would watch it, they would explain this in great detail.
Yes, exactly.
In great detail.
Which is
Yes.
one thing I really like about the sports anime
Oh
is
yeah.
that you don't have to enjoy or be interested in a sport
or even know anything about it.
to watch the sports anime because they'll explain it to you. Well, I
Yeah.
should say the audience, the fans.
Yeah, somebody
The
outside of the game.
spectators.
Yeah, it's usually a spectator or a coach or somebody's like, they're just talking on the sidelines and they're like, oh, isn't it amazing how the libero always is able to save this and this and that? And you're like, what? Who
They're like,
talks
yeah.
like that?
Yeah, that is interesting, and I'm glad I know that now.
I know. I was telling Lindsay the other day that I never thought that I would know this much about volleyball, but now I do.
And it's adorable.
It's great. So then there's this other player, Tobio Kageyama,
Oh, poor Kageyama.
the king of the court.
Titles.
So he's this, like cocky, egocentric, the star of the junior high volleyball scene.
Woohoo.
But he is so full of himself that his whole team turns his back on him. And he ends up playing at this, second-rate school with Hinata, the orange-haired guy. But it just so happens that egocentric king of the court and super spunky, short, giraffe-hearted
Oh boy.
spiker. So Tobio is a setter and Hinata is a spiker, and together they're a fantastic team, and it's
yeah.
just cute because they're
Cute.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Come on.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Because the school, they're called the Unflying Crows because
That's so weird.
their jerseys are black, and they're unflying because they've lost all their spark, like their team hasn't won in forever. So, but this year, they've got all the components to just go to the top of the tournament. I don't know. It's cute. I'm
Oh!
sorry. No, come on. Sorry.
We're all gonna get drunk.
I
Britt.
know. But it is great. I'm only to about episode 16, so they've just started into.
You gotta finish it. It's.
I'm
good
working on
ending.
it. It is great. I really do like it. I was surprised at how much I actually liked it. 'cause-
Right?
Be honest. Do you know what she said to me at first?
What?
Say it.
She said, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Oh no!
Well, I was an episode and a half in, and I'm like, oh,
And that's what I said. I said, Brittany,
Give it
I
a chance.
that's what I thought the first episode of Free.
yeah.
You got to give it another chance.
Did you enjoy the episode where the guy hits like the principal and his hair falls off and flies onto another guy?
That was
Come on,
enjoyable.
That's classic. That's
A
stooge.
classic.
That's stooge worthy.
No, it gets really good.
It does.
And you all of the relationships between the players and everything is really great.
I'm glad you gave it a chance. I appreciate
Well,
it.
I just in the beginning
I know.
when Hinata's just like talking about volleyball nonstop, I'm like, if this is all it is, I can't take it. But
Okay.
it becomes more about relationships and their drive and working together, and it's adorable.
I know.
So yeah, I really enjoyed it.
No,
Are you gonna finish?
I'll finish it.
You don't have to.
No, I want to. But I see that look you're giving me.
No, I'm doing the voice too.
It's a double whammy.
You do you, Brittany.
Hmm.
Okay, so, as Brianne said, I watched Kuroko no Basket seasons 1 and 2, which were both 25 episodes, and the two of us have really crushed through that anime.
Oh my gosh, we
And-
love it.
Just in the interest of time, just because we enjoyed talking about sports anime so much that we're running, real close to the cuff. We're right at the end of the fourth quarter.
Oh.
So real quick, Kuroko no Basket. It's so funny.
I know.
It's centered around the generation of miracles, which
Hold back your laughter.
which is a team that in middle school was a team of 5 that they all had these unique attributes, but they were perfect. And so they won 3 championships in a row. So every year. And so there was those 5. And then there was a phantom 6th player on the team. And so when they get into high school, everyone is full of themselves because they all think they're the best. And so they all go to a different school. And even the phantom 6th player, whose name is Kuroko, no basket, which is so funny because in English they call it the basketball which Kuroko plays.
That's a
so
great
good.
title.
It's so good.
Just such a poor translation.
And it gets better throughout the entire series.
But so that's the basis of it, is that of course all these players will end up playing each other on their new teams. But Kuroko, the difference in him is he always wanted to play as a team, where the other players were full of themselves and figured they were the best and they don't need anyone else.
Right.
And so Kuroko meets up with this
Kagame.
Kagami, who is a player who is playing in America. So,
Oh.
he's really good, or
That's where basketball began.
so it's this whole
Sky
dynamic of how things go, and you grow to love Kuroko's team, and
Saren.
everyone grows, and everything is just, it's really great. It's great how everything happens. But the best part about this anime, which I think is so funny, is how everything has a name. Every pass has a name. They grab the ball on a rebound and it's called Vice Claw.
Oh my gosh.
It's just palming the ball.
Every player has a name. Every this has a that. Like, it's so funny. Phantom Pass, Vice Claw.
It's detailed.
One person's name is Ironheart, and everybody knows it, even though it's the first time it's happening. Oh, it's Vice Claw. This is just how it is. Like, what? So it is so funny, but it's really cool because when really neat things happen, there's like a streak of light or something.
Yes.
So it's like, oh, so this is how this happened and that happened, and everything's so intense. And yes, of course, in typical sports anime fashion, like each game takes 3, 4, 5 episodes. No, it's great. And there's a new season coming out, winter 2015. So coming up soon. It is so much fun.
But John, real quick, what happens when someone gets in the zone?
Oh my gosh.
What's the zone?
That's a thing. They're like, oh, he's, quote,
in the zone. Oh yeah.
And then you can't be defeated.
Because you have lightning coming out of your eyes.
I loved that, John, when you likened it to Space Jam.
It's got
just like-
its moments.
It's just so funny, yeah. But of course, when you're, quote, in the zone, you have a time limit.
Well,
I'm about to hit my limit.
Like when you get the star
Oh,
in like.
And they even say it like, I'm about to hit my limit, but you just started, so I don't know what's going to happen
Wow.
here. No, they talk while they're in the air.
Of course they
It's
do.
amazing.
So funny.
Of course they do.
That's how sports happen. I'm pretty positive.
No, it's so funny. But
That's awesome.
but everything's so dramatic, but it's just a lot of fun to watch.
I've also heard that it is one of the like big sports animes.
Oh, big
too.
time.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I
loves
think
that
you
one.
guys are going to have to watch it eventually.
I'll
Well,
watch
there's
it.
a bunch of sweaty boys, so I'll probably.
Now
like
you've
it.
learned. You've learned.
Well, and I've watched a couple clips from it in reference to the Flubadub later, and it looks hilarious.
And of course, there's a Hot Springs episode, so don't worry.
We
Just
can see 'em.
calm your nuts. There's going to be.
Sam Skimpy. I like
Hold
that.
on to your butts.
And they're all trying to look in the girls with the one hole in the wall.
Of course.
There's always that one hole.
Of course.
That sounded
sounds
awful.
That sounds great.
All right.
Basketball.
All right, Lindsay,
Yeah,
let's hear
Linz.
about free.
Okay, free or furi, as I like to call it. I was very skeptical with this whole sports thing. I'm not gonna lie. When Brianne told us this was our quest, I was not excited. And boy, howdy.
Oh, boy.
Girl, I knew you'd love it.
I mean, I love shoujo reverse harem manga, and Free is a bunch of really scantily clad, hot, muscly swim boys. It's fantastic. It's so good. So quick rundown. So Free, you are following 4 boys. Before they graduate from elementary school, they participated in a swimming tournament where they did a relay race and they won, and it was fantastic. And then Rin, I believe it was Rin.
Yep, Ren
Yeah.
with the sharp
I'm
teeth and
terrible
the
with
red
names.
hair.
Yeah, shark teeth. He decided to move to Australia to go to swimming school there to become the best.
Yep.
And
As most elementary school kids agreed.
yeah. Well, you know the Japanese, they're wild about the stuff they're into. And then they grow up. The swimming club kind of, I don't know. It just goes away. I'm
Well,
not
they
quite
go to a
sure
high
why.
school that doesn't have a club.
Well, and the club itself kind of just disappears.
Yeah.
And so basically the whole you talk about, you know, 1 episode per game or such. Well, this is a whole season leading up to 1 tournament. So
It sounds daunting, but it's not.
no, it's an awesome anime. I had such a good time watching it. You know, you watch them as they grow as a team, and there's one boy where he doesn't even know how to swim except for the breaststroke. But there's all this hilarity that ensues around him figuring out how to swim. And
Why did he join the swim team if he doesn't know how to swim?
so they needed a 4th member.
Oh, okay.
And so they recruited him from the track team.
Because he was a great athlete.
Yeah, because he's an awesome athlete. He's just very mathematical about everything. He's very muscly.
That's what we remember most.
But yeah, so that's why they get him on the swim team. But I don't know. It's I was surprised, and that's why I love stuff like this, because I kind of get into my own niche
Where it's just
Sure.
of animes, and this put me, you know, into something that I'm not usually going to watch, and I watched the whole season in 2 days.
Oh.
I mean, I loved
I
it.
just thought you would. It's so good.
It's so good. It's so good, and I'm watching the 2nd season.
Oh, Eternal Summer.
Exactly. I want to read the manga. No, I loved it. I did.
You
again.
just care so much about them.
Well, they're just all freaking adorable and cute.
I know.
Hey-o.
Bye.
I'm thirsty.
But don't you love how throughout the entire season, it's just showing the days coming up to the
Oh yeah.
up to the tournament, and then when it's the finale of the tournament, it says no more days. It's here.
It's so cute. It's
so
really
cute.
Oh,
shoot.
goodbye.
Ah.
Woo, getting drunk.
But then all the boys, it's funny too. There's just a lot of layers to it because then all the boys have girl names.
That is my
that's-
favorite part of it. They all have, and then their manager, who's a girl, has a
Has
boy name.
It's just
Oh, that's one funny thing about Haikyuu is they have a manager who's a girl, and she's a attractive girl, and every game they go to, the other team's like, "Oh, an attractive girl." It's like ridiculous.
Which is so sad because in Kuroko no Basket, the manager, she is like an attractive girl,
Yeah.
but the team doesn't see her that way, so she'll try to do cute things.
She's
and
like,
they're-
if you guys do good, I'll give you a kiss, and they're like, oh.
and so she
Just the glow, like the dark wavy sadness.
Oh,
it gets all sad.
Oh.
And then she tries to cook for him, and it's terrible. And one guy bellies up and just gets sick. And
Oh no, that's terrible.
She's so. It is sweet.
That is cute.
Cute.
yeah.
Oh man,
your
goodbye.
fault this time.
Oh, I was so correct in picking cute is the word.
Well, Brienne, what about you in sports anime?
Well, I'm just gonna wrap it up real quick because my main goal was to make everyone love sports anime tonight.
You win.
So I want everyone to try it out that's listening tonight. Just look up top 10 sports anime and you'll probably find something you'll love because it's awesome. It's really,
Well, you heard all the ones I rambled off.
yeah.
Oh,
She
yeah.
If
told
there's
you all
any
the things.
sport you enjoy, there's basically an anime about it.
Yeah. So, but quick, I'm just going to talk about Hajime no Ippo, which is one of the most beloved sports anime in the decade. About 2000, it's a boxing anime, and it's about this cute guy who. I said cute.
Hey-o.
Come
Catch
back.
again.
Blip.
He is. He's adorable, and he. Anyway, I don't have much time to go into it, but it's really beloved. It's really good. There's probably about.
There's 167 episodes.
Yeah.
Whoa,
So it's got to be
Something
good.
like that, if it's up in that range, it's good. I like to think so. So it's a boxing anime. It's beautiful. It's kind of fun because the animation's different than what we're kind of used to now. Like they have the big noses and the square eyes, and it's really fun.
Yeah.
Well, and we were talking.
Yeah.
Kind of a Karate Kid type.
Oh,
thing.
definitely.
So if you like,
He
that
comes into
sort of
his
story-
own. Yeah. He didn't know anything about boxing and just kind of comes obsessed, watches videos, learns how to be strong. Like we've been talking about anime.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I just burped. We've been saying cute a lot.
Oh, come
Oh
by.
goodness.
And then one of my favorite animes from this year is called Baby Steps. It's a tennis. No, I know it sounds dumb, right? But
The
it's
name is
so
kinda funny.
great.
It's a little weird.
No, and the Baby Steps is kind of weird too, but there's 24 episodes in the first season, and it's about Moro, or we call him Ichan. And he is kind of this big old nerd, and he's really good at school and taking notes and just being really articulate and on top of things. But he kind of realized that he was getting lazy, like he wasn't doing anything active. So he's like, well, I'll try this tennis thing. It's only once a week. I can fit it into my schedule. And then he finds out that it just kind of, it takes over his life, and he starts taking notes on everything about tennis. And it's just hilarious how his growth, and then he meets these two other people who are their goal is to become professionals, and he wants to be as good as them, but he's so much older. Like everyone starts when they're in elementary, and he started while he was in high school, so he had a lot of catching up to do, and he's on the rise, and it's fun, and I can't wait because season 2 is coming out
Good,
in
good.
January, so I'm really excited. I just want everyone to at least try one sports anime, like I made you guys who all doubted at first.
Well, even
Admit
he
it.
doubted.
Okay, even I doubted, but now I know because I
Now
tried.
I know.
I love it. It's so much fun, and I think I'm gonna wrap up sports anime. I just give it a chance. Can everyone just say how much they love it real quick?
Well, yeah, we all love it.
You love sports anime a little bit.
Really quick before we wrap up, I would just like to I don't know, kind of go over just the stereotypical sports anime stuff,
Okay.
because there are a lot of things I do love about the sports anime.
Mm-hmm.
The one negative I have is that they are kind of similar, especially the more recent ones.
Mm-hmm.
In that, yeah, several episodes for one battle, per se,
Yeah.
for one match, for one game. Several episodes. All right, let's throw it up to the spectators to explain a lot of stuff.
What's a better cliffhanger than keeping a game going? Because you
Well-
want to know how it ends.
Well, I'm just saying, so if anything, the negative about it is that I feel almost as if you watch one, you've almost watched a couple or most of the
Right.
recent ones. But that's a good reason, I think, to go back and watch some of the older ones, like Hajime no Ippo, things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's my one negative. I mean, there's a lot of positives too, of course.
Well, I think one thing that I was hesitant to watch sports anime was because I have never really played sports.
That's what I was gonna say, and I think y'all have picked up on the fact that I don't know like crap about sports.
And
Oh,
I
we
don't
know.
I don't really enjoy watching sports, period. So I was just like, well, I mean, I like anime, but I don't really like sports. And I know, Brianne, you played sports in high school, and so you
Yeah.
get into them anyway. And so I was like, well, I might not like them as much as Brianne because I never played sports. But I did find that even though I had no sports knowledge, it was really enjoyable.
It was.
It was fun.
I'm so glad to hear you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they do explain it in a way that you feel like you're a part of the sport or the team.
Yeah.
And yeah, and so I think that's a positive, is that they explain it so that you don't need to know volleyball to enjoy Haikyuu,
Right.
Yeah.
basketball to enjoy Kuroko no Basket, etc. They almost make it as like the fantasy, the sci-fi ones where it's this huge battle or power up, but it's in sports.
Yeah.
And it's fun and it's interesting because it's something real life, or so I think.
And
Yeah.
in Free, they show off their muscles, which is, I mean, when I watch Olympic swimming, that's all I look at.
So it's pretty much the same thing.
So I get what
but
I
it's
want.
much closer.
Yeah. And very defined.
Oh, I love it. I'm just so glad you guys gave it a chance. It really meant a lot to me, and I think that I was trying to give you guys some enjoyment and trying a different genre, And I'm
No,
glad
I'm-
that I got pushed into it myself.
Well, and I'm glad you pushed us into it.
Yeah.
And something I think, as we can always remember, in anime, as we've seen in everything, they can make anything interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I watched an anime about trains.
Right.
Rail Wars, check it out.
Lindsay
It is
watched
so funny and so good. So they can make anything interesting and fun to watch. And sports anime, to me, is no exception. It's great.
Yeah. Thanks. I think it's beautiful. Okay, let's end up here. All right, Brittany, let's hear your flub-a-dub for the evening.
I love the flubba-dub.
It's
Flub-a-dub.
pretty great.
Oh, we're gonna flub it up.
Flub it up.
Flubba-dub-a-dub.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna make up something else.
I knew it.
I got shut
So,
down.
in honor of the sports anime theme, I picked a clip from Kuroko no Basket.
Oh, the basketball in which Kuroko plays.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Season 2, episode 19. Just a little setup. Apparently, one of the players.
Kagami.
Yes. He has a mentor who is a busty lady from America.
Played in the WNBA.
Like most women in America with
Yes.
them busts.
Blonde and busty and plays in the WNBA.
Blonde, busty basketball.
Just
Three B's. All right, let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
What's going on? What's all this noise about? Huh? Oh, Tiger, you came back? I missed you so much! Hey, who the hell are you guys?
What are you doing all of a sudden?
What's the matter? It's nothing, isn't it?
Why are you here in the first place? Alex!
アレックスそれって確かウィンターカップ直前までアメリカで修行
俺にバスケを教えてくれた師匠がいるんす。名前はアレックス。鏡の師匠？
ああ I've got it. So you guys are Tiger's teammates. I'm Alexander Garcia. Nice to meet you.
Just shut it and put your pants on!
Gee, is that how you behave to your teacher? Thanks.
Why do you...
Oh, you don't really speak English, do you? じゃあ、日本語でいいぞ。大学で専攻してたし、大河にもなる。
All right.
You don't really speak English, do you?
Well, you don't very well either.
Miss it from America.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
It's pretty great.
Pretty funny. It's really cute.
If only they would just have real
Kanpai!
Americans.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that's it for the flubbadobe.
All right, so let's finish up with some shout outs from everybody. I'm going to start out with my shout out to straight up you guys for taking a chance on sports anime.
Aw,
Lindsay,
thanks.
John, Brittany, I appreciate you. I'm pounding my heart right now. Love you guys.
Giraffe size heart.
My giraffe size heart.
Oh.
Very good.
All right, Britt.
All right, I just want to throw a shout out to our main man in the recording department, Scott Selfridge, for
Thanks,
helping us.
Scott.
Thanks, Scott.
You're number one in my heart.
Giraffe heart.
Giraffe heart. Oh, jeez.
All right, John.
I'd like to throw out a couple shout outs. First off to SLC Anime, our anime group. Woo!
Woo!
Check us out on Facebook.
Love those guys.
Next up to the guys at the Undead Soup podcast. Check out their podcast online, all that good stuff. And lastly to the Closet Geek. Mm-hmm. So especially to Michael with the Closet Geek, whom we love so much. Mm-hmm. But also we are, I guess I should say, in the talks, in the process of negotiation of joining up with the Closet Geek in regards to podcasts, everything of that nature. They do great podcasts at the Closet Geek.
Definitely check them out. They're fun.
So yeah, theclosetgeek.net. You can find them at that website, on Facebook, everything like that. So check them out.
So my shout out is to all of you because I would like to wish you a happy holidays because Christmas is this week. I hope you all get all the fun anime things that you ever wanted. That was my dog.
It wasn't Lindsay.
It was not me. I can't wait to give my presents to my siblings because I even have some sports anime stuff in there.
So do I.
But yeah, I just want to say
I got volleyballs for everyone.
happy holidays to everyone.
And thanks so much for listening,
Yeah,
everybody.
thanks for listening.
And thanks for joining in. And I hope that you guys all find some sports anime that you want to listen to.
So this is Lindsay signing off. Happy holidays. Hello.
Good job, Lindsay.
you.
This is John Fragglepuss Evans signing off.
This is Brittany Evans. What? Beachy blonde volleyball babes.
Do you want to try that again?
No.
Or is that
Just go with it.
Just
Go
let
with
it
it.
happen.
And I'm Brienne Evans. And we're done for the night. Have a great evening. Thanks for listening. Happy.
We're not drunk. We're not drunk. We're just
Ding dong.
That was good. I liked it.
Let's just go.
Okay.
We're done.
Good job, everyone.
Yeah, sports anime.
Yeah.